Alright, let's get a look at this map. A key difference you can see immediately when looking at the best of the best compared to some of the players we saw in the earlier rounds. None of them place their objects until the very last second on the first round. They take their time, they analyze the map, and they try and remember key points where they can save time. Bidu out with an early lead, Kiata just behind, but Bidu misses the squeeze. This first round is going to set the tone for the entire rest of this Final Four. Bidu and Kiata just in the finish. I think Kiata gets the edge, but it's so close. And there it is. Bidu. Oh, Madman saved a lot of time there, trying to time the opening of the door. You can see he had a pretty substantial lead right out the gate. That being said, Kiata and Bidu making no mistakes, pulling ahead. Great recognition from Kiata and Bidu to see that, you know, that this isn't working. Let's take a step back and do the slower but more consistent method. Kiata saves time with the wall jump, but Bidu and Madman ahead of Palia. Little bit of a mistake there in the rule set, but it should be alright. Kiata in dead last right now. Makes up some time by going for the fastest strat there in the squeeze. Madman needs to maintain this lead over Kiata right now. Oh, but he just barely gets caught on the block. Kiata is gonna get second there. And again, Palia coming in 4th place. It is now or never. Madman, not too far behind, having finished 3rd all 3 rounds, but getting the 4th. The difference between 4th and 3rd is it's so much that I really think you need to get some good placements if you want to come back here. Bidu is starting to cook. I can tell that he's getting more comfortable with the layout of the map. Kiata barely behind. Neither of them opt to go for the ice, which is a significant time save. I want to say Bidu finished in 1st there, but I can't tell. Yep, Bidu finished in 1st. Oh, interesting placement by Palia. I like the idea there. I think that's a good example of building to your strengths. Both Madman and Kiata get a first try. Bidu and Palia trailing behind. I think Bidu has given up on this round. He recognizes, you know what? It's over for me. I'm 4th this round. Let's just practice a little bit. Kiata missing almost nothing. Coming in 1st there. Alright. Now that 3rd place for Palia is huge. Oh, and the stairs are bombed, opening up that ice. I'm pretty confident that all the players here would have noticed that. We'll see if anyone can get a significant advantage from it, though. Oh, Palia and Madman a little bit slow there, not recognizing that the glue's there and they had to jump. Oh, Kiata not going for it again. That is too much time to lose. I think going for the consistent route is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Alright, Kiata, I can't tell who that was, actually. I think that might have been Madman. Blocking off the ice again. Not the worst decision. I think when you're the better player, something like that ice can be make or break. You know, it doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't hit that on the first try, like, you're significantly behind. It was looking a little bit shaky at first, but Palia coming... Oh, the commentator's curse. Third for Palia there. Alright. I think all the mistakes are cleared up. We are back in it. Just a reminder to anyone who has not been tuning in for the rest of the tournament, this is an elimination format. You get an increasing number of points based on how long it takes for you to finish. The first person to reach the score threshold is eliminated. And that is not what you want to be seeing as Palia. 4/5 of a point away from elimination. If Palia gets fourth, it is over. If Palia gets third 2 times, second 2 times, it is over. This is huge, though. Madman in fourth is exactly what you want to be seeing if you're Palia right now. Oh, but you cannot be missing that squeeze. This is a photo finish. I think Palia got it. I think Palia got the first place there. It is possible. Oh, Palia got second. 2/5 of a point away. If Palia gets anything except for first, it is over. This is the moment of truth. Kiata and Bidu kind of have Palia's tournament life in their hands right now. If either of them manage to get first place, it is over. I don't know who this 5th player is, but he keeps forgetting to die. And with that, Palia. An amazing run, making it to the final 4. Congratulations, but your tournament run ends here. Now, if you asked me, at the start of this tournament, who are going to be the final 3 players, I would have said Bidu, I would have said Kiata, and I would have said Madman. Unexpected result, but no less exciting. It is going to be a bloodbath from here on out. Oh, this is an interesting map. I think a lot of this is going to come down to how players decide to build in that top narrow section there. There's a lot of time save early in the vertical section, and there's a small amount of time save in that second vertical. But if you can't build anything difficult in that top flat section, there's no way you're going to be able to sustain a significant advantage. It's just too easy to not lose time here. Just like that, Bidu in the lead. Madman, this is massive for him. If you want to stick with it here, you need to be setting a tone that you can beat Kiata. A little bit of leg spike. Who is going to clutch it? Kiata! Just barely Kiata gets it, and Madman is in third. Oh, and Kiata, another really slow start. He needs to figure out what's going on, because he managed to come out relatively unscathed, getting a second place last round, but, you know, this is Bidu and Madman you're talking about here. If you are not bringing your absolute A game, you are going to lose. Oh, Madman almost losing a lot of time there, but still manages to clutch it out. Kiata doing a little bit of analysis. Alright, he has the right idea. I gotta say, I don't think I agree with that placement by Kiata. From my perspective, you know, if I'm Kiata and I'm messing up the early section as much as I am, something needs to change, and I need to build something that I am better at than the other players. And while I think that barrel was a great start, I just think it was too passive. Madman really starting to show what he's got here. It was a close race to last for him and Palia last game, and now suddenly Madman is looking like he could win it all. Kiata holding on to second, though. That's still huge. It's interesting to me. The building in this game mode is very different from regular competitive party. And for those who maybe weren't around for Kiata's Reign of Terror, he is the best builder to ever exist, bar none. Kiata is the best tournament builder, and I wasn't sure if that was going to carry over here, because Blitz building... Oh! Kiata just barely makes it through without hitting the cannon, and he gets first! He needed that. Kiata is the best competitive builder, in my opinion. It's either Kiata or Selly. But what I'm seeing right now, I think Kiata might not be familiar with all the strategies in Blitz mode yet. Because the way that I see it, Madman is an incredibly quick player. In terms of pure speed, he is one of the very best players in the world at it. And I would say better than Kiata. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say. When you have a player who's so good at speed, but not as good at consistency as you are, as is the case for Kiata, you need to be placing more difficulty. You need to be adding things to that section up at the top where it's flat and there's nothing that can really trip you up, because a speed-based player is gonna perform better if there are less opportunities to mess up. But I think the top section needs to change. Both Bidu and Kiata are missing out on this. I think while Madman can definitely compete and even surpass these guys in speed a lot of the time, I think he lacks some of the consistency that make Kiata and Bidu as dominant as they are. So leaving that top section just makes the map too short. Oh no. Madman holding on. Beautiful jump through, and he nails the fall. Any mess ups on the spring? Kiata in third again. Further extending the gap. Okay, that ice could be a significant difference maker later on. Oh no, Madman with a fall early on. That is going to be a huge blow. He had all the momentum. With players this fast, they make so few mistakes that there's just less opportunity. There's less opportunity to come back. If we don't see a huge mistake from Kiata, it's looking grim. Beautiful play. If Bidu gets second, though! Bidu clutching the second place finish. Or sorry, Bidu clutching the first place finish made all the difference. If Kiata gets first there, it's tied. But Bidu coming in second. That, if I'm Madman, I am celebrating right now. Kiata and Madman are neck and neck. Bidu with a little bit of a lead. He slows down to get the consistency on that jump, but Kiata and Madman just go for it. Madman with a mistake. Kiata pulling through with the lead. This is exactly what he needs. A first place finish is the difference between a win and a loss in this set, and he gets it. A little bit of a freeze there, but I'm pretty sure, yes, Kiata got it. Madman now in last. This is a nail biter. Kiata thinking with that bomb. Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that there are a lot of other things that Kiata is struggling with disproportionately to the other players. I think that setup prioritizes jump heights, which is Kiata's entire thing. I will give him the benefit of the doubt because Kiata is a man who knows many things. But I don't know. Oh, wow. Amazing super jump to save a little bit of time there. Kiata falls for the glue, but it doesn't matter. No, and wow! Madman clutches at the spring where Kiata fails. It is dead even heading into the last few rounds. Is it going to be Madman? Is it going to be Kiata? I am excited to find out. I gotta say, that bomb by Kiata earlier where he blew up the wood, I think that was a crucial mistake. If I'm Kiata, how many times has he lost to either Bidoof or Madman because he was too slow with the spring at the end? It happens all the time. He would be sitting in a much better position if that spring was just gone. Oh no, that is not a mistake you can be making. Oh, but Madman gets stuck in the glue! No! I cannot believe my eyes right now. Oh my goodness, if I'm Madman, I'm kicking myself. I am kicking myself over that one. It's still so close. Everyone, this could be heading to a tiebreaker. A tiebreaker in the Final Four. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. All of them looking so consistent at this first section now. I feel like the last 4 or 5 rounds, they've all been coming out at the exact same point. Oh, wow. Kiata saves a little bit of time with that turnaround. Losing no time on the spring. If he gets first here, I think it's over. Bidoof close behind. And Bidoof keeping Madman's tournament life still in it. Wait, Madman! If Kiata gets third, it is a tie. If Madman gets first, he's still in it. The only way this doesn't go to tiebreaker or Kiata win is if Madman comes out in first and Kiata gets third. If I'm Kiata, I am playing to be consistent. I don't need to be the fastest as long as I don't get last. It's okay. Now, a lot of this comes to Bidoof. Oh, Madman losing a little bit of time, but he can still catch up, but he falls into the cannon! Is this it? Kiata coming out in first. Madman. I want everybody to take a moment and put your hands together for Madman because, wow, what a performance. There was a minute there when I thought that this was Kiata's game to lose, but Madman said, hey, don't forget about me. Put some respect on my name, and respect I will. Madman, amazing performance. We are down to the final 2 players. There are 5 points. Whoever makes it to the finish first 5 times will be your Blitz mode champion. Alright, this is the moment of truth. This is the greatest player in history versus the greatest player of today. Everyone, are you ready? Oh my goodness, what is this map? This is a fitting layout for a showdown between 2 titans like this. What a difficult terrain! Kiata thinking about that glue. This round sets the tone. Kiata with a little bit of a lead over Bidu. Really smart by Kiata. Wall jumping across, then back in. This is a notable lead, but against Bidu, I don't think that's enough. And again, look at this. Look at the time Bidu's making up. He effortlessly and gracefully ascended. What was that? The fact that these two players... Oh, Kiata, that is not good. You cannot get caught there. Bidu with the first point. How is Kiata going to answer? I think we need to watch the builds here. Kiata, I think Kiata is looking to set up a slide up at the top. And Kiata putting the glue back. Bidu doesn't want it, but Kiata says, no, this is here to stay. Great fall by Kiata. Bidu jumps a little bit quicker on that glue. Wow. Alright, the crucial moment is coming up. Did Kiata learn from the last round? Bidu ascended so perfectly. Is Kiata going to do the same? And he will. Getting caught by that cannon is a huge blow to Bidu, but it's far from over. And there it is. Kiata answers right back. I would not have it any other way. If you asked me 1 week ago, what's going to happen in the Blitz tournament? I would say that I would have said that Bidu is going to win by so much, it's not even going to be close. I am never in my life have I been more glad to be proven wrong, because this is some amazingly high-level gameplay we are seeing right now. Bidu, a little bit of a mistake early. Can he make up the gap? Oh, the cannon getting Bidu again! This lead is huge. It is up 2-1. Bidu, can you answer? Oh, this girder placement could have significant implications. I love that by Kiata. It's not entirely clear that that girder closes off the gap. You're left with a little bit of curve precision to keep up the speed. Granted, you know, a player as well as Bidu, I will still have to see how those two things can affect them. Oh, Kiata making a little bit of a mistake. Can Bidu hold the lead? He messes up a little bit. Oh, very fitting. Aptly named. Kiata goes for the Kiata jump to save time. And Bidu the cannon again! Wow. This is not the type of mistake I would have expected to be seeing. But Bidu has... I don't even want to talk. I just want to watch. Kiata hits it. 3-1. I hope that everyone watching has not forgotten about Kiata. Because this man was the best for so long. If I had to pick who is the most dominant player ever, even above Coldheart, I'm picking Kiata. The year and a half where he dominated, I have never seen someone be so good at anything. And a big part of that was that Kiata had nerves of steel. It doesn't matter what happens, you are not going to get to this man. And Bidu, oh no! Bidu might not have the tournament experience to match that. He goes for the curve squeeze, recognizing that he needs to save time, so he goes for the risky strategy, but Kiata has a commanding lead. We need something else to be placed in the finish here. As soon as you reach the mid-section, whoever's in the lead just has such a good position. Okay, bomb from Kiata here. Barrel by Bidu. What is Bidu going to go for? Oh, I like that. But how much do I like that? How much do I like that? Based on what I have seen Kiata do, I feel like that type of speed is one of his specialties. All right, everyone, this is potentially match point. Can Kiata come back after all these years and still be the best to do it? Or is Bidu going to step up for the players of today? Kiata with the lead. Cannon, Bidu doesn't get hit by the cannon there. That is huge. He needed that. And this vertical section is where he has so much speed. But now, it is neck and neck. Can he hold on? Bidu with a little bit of a lead. Kiata takes it right back. Everybody, run from it. Dread it. Kiata comes all the same. Give him your crowns. Give him your flowers. Kiata is your champion. I cannot believe what I just saw.